day to be a Raider, draped in the silver and black. I represent the shield. I represent the swords. It's that time of night again, Raider Nation. And you come back. Why? Because it's time. It's time to bring them.
What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish, coming to you live from Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. Deep behind the enemy line, this is Raider Reaction. And thank you for joining me on a Monday post Pro Bowl Monday, which who usually cares about the Pro Bowl typically, but all of a sudden our quarterback makes us care. But it is a Monday. And as we do every single Monday and Wednesday on Raider Reaction, we drop back deep in the pocket and we let it fly league-wide as we touch on all of the hot league topics. Now, once upon a time, in a land not so long ago, somebody used to join me on Monday and Wednesdays. And he used to come on and share his wisdom and his sports info and knowledge with. And he may be back for at least tonight. What's up, Prime?
What's up, Commish? It's good to be back. Back on the Ghost to the Post.
Ghost to the Post. The original. So I thought I would call it, the original Goes to the Post. So we've got a lot to talk about. It's a little to catch up on. Just a little.
Just a little.
Just a little. So, well, let's start with the newest news first. Let's finish with the news that just wrapped up. Did you get a chance to watch the Pro Bowl?
I did watch the Pro Bowl. I always watch the Pro Bowl, man. I don't care.
I knew you would.
Of course I watched the Pro Bowl. Did you see the comeback by the AFC?
Of course I did. Good Lord. Of course I did. That was, yes, that was awesome. And I cannot believe that Derek Carr did not get the MVP. I mean, it's the Pro Bowl, so I mean, how much controversy can there be? It is the Pro Bowl, but.
Hold on. Did they end up giving the MVP? I missed that part. I missed the end of it. Or I didn't miss the end of it. I saw the end of the game, but I missed who got the MVP. Did they give that to the tight end?
Yeah, they gave it to
from Tennessee?
Walker for the offense and Von Miller for the defense.
Well, Von Miller had that strip sack, which was cool, and Delaney, he what do you have? 5 catches for 2 of them were touchdowns. No, 4 catches, 2 were touchdowns.
But what was the score when Carr come in? What was the?
Oh gosh.
What was the score? I don't remember.
Oh, they were down.
They were down, and he comes and he throws the big play to inside the 5 to T.Y. Hilton, and to basically just they hand it off as a touchdown. In the Pro Bowl, that's as good as a touchdown because you ain't gonna get no nasty defense inside the 5 in the Pro Bowl. Come on, that's a touchdown.
Nasty defense, man. They blow the whistle before people even hit the ground a lot in the Pro Bowl.
So nobody's gonna go nose to nose inside the 5 in the Pro Bowl. No, they're not.
No, they don't even start. They don't even start to hit until like the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter.
But you got to give that one. So that's one score. So you got to give Carr that touchdown. And then he puts that last one right on Delanie Walker, where how the hell could he not catch it? I could have caught that. He stuck that right in his chest. That was a beautiful pass. And, I mean, I understand Delanie Walker caught 2, but Carr threw 2 and was involved in every play of the comeback, not just the catch. He was handed off. He's calling the signals. Shouldn't he get a little more credit than the guy that just caught it?
You know what? I mean, it's the Pro Bowl. I don't even think they get bonus money for MVPs. You know, like, in fact, I think Carr won that MVP when he doled out an Amari Cooper jersey, signed some helmets, signed another jersey, a bunch of Raiders dry fit T-shirts. I mean, did he win the MVP for you just right then and there?
Yeah, he did, man. That was awesome. Yeah,
dude,
my son still is. Yeah, he hadn't come down from that one yet. That's gonna be a minute.
Oh no, it's gonna take the rest of the year.
Yeah,
like that. No one ever has a moment like that with an actual NFL player, and I think Carr went above and beyond when he delivered like that to a couple of Raider fans in Florida. So, yay. He's the MVP in your heart, but Delanie Walker is the MVP of the Pro Bowl. So
the Pro Bowl, and if anybody was watching, I left it on the page too because I saw it start to come up the end, and I was like, oh shit! So I grabbed it and I went live stream while it was coming up. They were gonna show because I thought for sure Carr was gonna get it. Thought for sure he was gonna get it, and then you got my instant reaction when it was a Carr. It was a little.
Oh my gosh.
R-rated, but you got my answer because I was like, what? Yes, I was a little shocked. I thought he got it, man. With the comeback like that, I thought he had it, but it's the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I thought he had it too. And I'm actually entertained by the Pro Bowl. I like seeing some of the best players in the league get together and have a little fun.
You know what? Let me put it out there to everybody because this was the first time that I'd ever went to the Pro Bowl or any of the Pro Bowl experience days leading up to it. Because I guess the Pro Bowl experience starts like on Wednesday or Thursday and goes all the way up to the Pro Bowl. And if you have never went, if you have kids, oh my God, you should absolutely pencil this in on your wherever they end up having it. Because the entire event, except for the game itself, all of the stuff, all of the practices, all that is free. It's all, and it was an absolute blast. There's a ton of stuff for the kids to do, and I can't wait. Next year I'm gonna go more. I'm gonna go more than just the one or 2 days. Cause
I'm kicking myself right now. I'm kicking myself right now because 4 hours north of where I currently am is the Super Bowl. 4 hours, 4-hour trip. That's it. Not going. There's so much to do at the Pro Bowl. There's even more to do at the Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Why do you put the Super Bowl in the frozen fucking tundra? Oh my God.
Yeah.
See,
and for all these people,
Raider Nation. Now I've been telling Prime that he has been asked about and he's been requested. He's like, what? No, really? I'm see.
Man. Come on, man. I show up. I wear like Olympics shirts and whatnot, man.
That's
you know, USA. That's my squad.
Resident sports guru, and you've been in hiding.
So I like them all. You know, Shaun White dropped out of X Games so we could compete in the Olympics. That's what America's about. Anyway, but no, it is so cold up there in Minnesota. I mean, it's cold where I am, and I think it's really cold up there. I mean, I can't believe they're having a Super Bowl there. Granted, that stadium though was a work of art.
There. What time? It had to have been December.
That was at the old stadium.
We went. Yeah, we went to the old
stadium. Yeah, that was
at the Vikings, and it was so goddamn cold walking to the stadium. I don't give a shit that it's indoors. You still got to walk to that son of a bitch, and it is. Oh my God, cold. Burr.
Yeah. I got to address a comment really quick. I don't usually address comments, but outside of, hey, what's up?
Because Bob has been asking for a couple weeks your opinion on John Gruden. So let's sprinkle some silver and black in on Ghost of the Post and give us your opinion on the big signing.
All right.
Gruden, since we haven't had you on since it's happened.
Certainly. All right. Well, John Gruden is the highest. He was the highest paid employee at ESPN. He was doing their Monday Night Football. He was doing their Gruden's quarterback camp, which was really entertaining if you like football. And of course I love football. But he was doing the quarterback camp, which was really cool with the rookie quarterbacks. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure about this signing. I am not sure. Why? Because when Gruden retired, he was less than 500. He does have the Super Bowl win. You know, he's got that under his belt. So, I mean, but at the same time, it's not like he was winning when he went out, you know. And on top of that, part of me thinks it's a publicity play because you're about to yank a team out of California. I'm not just talking about out of Oakland. You know, they've done that before, made them go to L.A., you know, but they're yanking the team out of California. Now, granted, there is no bigger fan base across this country. There are Raider fans everywhere. Raider fans everywhere.
Yeah.
However,
yes,
you yank them out of California, then you got to do something. You got to do something to make a splash. And that something was John Gruden.
Well, it was a splash.
They offered him $100.
That's a big, big fucking splash.
He is the highest paid coach in sports, period. There are European soccer coaches that are just like, man, I wish I made that kind of money. And they get paid over there. But no. So, I mean, John Gruden, he's got a lot to prove. I still find it hilarious, you know, that no, he didn't have a quarterback like Carr.
And then he went and tried.
Yeah, what, Brad Johnson?
His big project was Chris Sims. He had Sims. He had Jeff Garcia for a minute. He had a whole
Yeah, Brad Johnson.
Yes, yeah, that's who he won the Super Bowl with, Brad Johnson.
Yeah.
Yes, in Tampa when they had the D. He was their quarterback.
Yep.
Yes.
Kind of like that Baltimore team that won the Super Bowl. But anyway,
yeah,
not going to get too into that. So, overall, if Gruden can win year one, if Gruden can take that team that, I'm sorry, you got the Raiders disappointed this year. No one saw the Raiders doing as bad as they did this year. If he can get them.
Fucking 10.
Yeah. Okay. So if he can actually get to a winning record, year one, he might be worth it. If he can get him to a Super Bowl within 3 years, he's definitely worth it. If he doesn't do those things, he's a failure and a waste of money. Go back to TV.
Well, we're gonna know. We're gonna know within 2 years with Gruden for sure, bust or not. You're not gonna have to wait it out because there's no. Oh, we gotta wait. He's got to build his team. If you can't take this team and do something with it, this team is stocked all over, and you can add some little tweaks to it as you want, but this team is pretty locked and loaded and ready to go. So
here's what I don't like,
coach, you should be able to run with that.
Here's what I don't like. Gruden's not a defensive coach. He's an offensive genius, but I don't even know if he's that. But like, he's not a defensive coach. And right now, I'm sorry, it was on the defense where I think the Raiders had the biggest problem.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Exactly. So you go out and you get a quarterback guru? Fantastic. You got Carr. Derek Carr's a stud. And like, I mean, I don't think he's the best fit for the moment, but he's the best pick for the splash, if you will.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see. He was the biggest name out there that I think was lurable. Because I don't think any of the other guys. Who else are you gonna pull? You can't Cower. There's none of those guys. So, but this guy has had Raider lineage, and I agree. He was the perfect hire. But
think about this though. Would Bill Cower, who's not even a chance, just spitballing here, okay? All right, Bill Cower is a defensive mastermind. Would he have not been what the doctor ordered for the Raiders?
Maybe.
Just food for thought. Maybe. You know.
You never know. Maybe. Possibly.
Yeah, I know. It's just speculation. It's just off the top of my head. But you know what? I cannot wait for Super Sunday.
Well, I tell you what. Has there been a Super Bowl of recent memory with less buzz than this one? Because there's really not much
Less
buzz
buzz?
about.
I suppose it's where you put your ears.
I guess. I have my ear to the football pulse for most of my day, half the time, but it just doesn't.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't seem like it has the drama lines or the buzz that a typical Super Bowl has. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have the drama. I mean, the Patriots are big favorites already. It's all because Nick Foles is behind the center. Yeah. If that were Carson Wentz, I think the game might be picked a little closer by those boys in Vegas. But, no, at this time, you got Nick Foles, he had a dream season 2-3 years ago.
Yeah,
he had 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
There's 7 against us one game. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch. But anyway, what up, Lance? But yeah, I mean that's why there's not a lot of hoopla now. I think the biggest conversation where are they going to put Tom Brady when it comes to the conversation of the GOAT, of the greatest of all time? Where's Tom Brady at? If Tom Brady wins his Super Bowl, is he the greatest of all time, as in greater than even Michael Jordan was at basketball? Or
whoa! Let's back the truck up now. Let's not start getting sacrilegious here and just completely off our fucking rocker. He is no Michael Jordan. You can have a quarterback conversation, but as far as GOATs, that motherfucker never lost. No.
I'm just saying, Michael. That's a conversation that's going around,
Michael
now,
could have won 8 straight.
No.
8 straight.
Jordan could have won 8. The only reason he won 6, or only won 6, is because he played baseball for 2 years.
And he's just like, fuck it.
He would have won 8.
And then I'll still come back and win 3 more. Just because, fuck it.
Boom.
No way, man. I grew up in the era of Michael Jordan, and that man was, even with what I'm watching today, he just doesn't, those guys don't compare to me with what Michael did.
Nope.
Dude,
you can take the biggest stars right now in the league. What?
You just take a game over, and
at
any time you take the game winning shot, he's the man don't get me started.
But
man.
Back to football, though.
Yes, back to football.
If Tom Brady and the Patriots win this Super Bowl, that means they get 6 of them.
Yeah, here's my dilemma, Prime. I'm torn. I hate both teams with a passion. I hate the fucking Eagles. I've always hated the Eagles. And I've hated the Eagles for much longer than I've hated the Patriots. But I have to say, obviously, I probably hate the Patriots more because, it's the Patriots and, they were birthed off of us, basically. But is it more painful for me to have to see a team win 6 when they've already got 5, or to give a team with a shitty, disgusting fan base like the Eagles an opportunity to actually get off of the kiddie table? Because, so what is actually worse? The Eagles get off the kiddie table, or a team that you already hate gets one more? Am I going to hate them anymore? Or do I never want to see a team like these guys ever get up? That's what this Super Bowl comes down to me. And I'm torn.
Well, I'm not torn. I don't hate the Eagles. I got nothing against the Eagles, and all their fans are fine by me. for the record. Now, I mean, every football fan is fine by me. If that's who you like, you go ahead, do your thing. You know, because my favorite team is still my
I'm
fantasy
lumping
team.
them obviously in the group with the ones that are throwing full beer cans at people. You know, I'm just throwing them all in the same lot.
See, my fantasy team got me one of these.
Oh, look at there.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? No NFL team has given me a trophy. So, anyway. So, but of course I'm rooting for the Eagles. I don't care. It could be the Cowboys. I would root for the Cowboys over the Patriots. I have not liked the Patriots since the very first Super Bowl I ever watched, which was the Chicago Bears with Walter Payton and Jim McMahon and the Refrigerator Perry, all right, versus the Patriots, and they got smoked. The Patriots got smoked like 48-3. William the Refrigerator Perry had a touchdown. I have not liked the Patriots
with a gun
since
to the back
then.
of your head and saying, "Which side do you want me to shoot you? The left or the right?" Does it matter? Does it matter? I'm dead either way. That's about like what the Super Bowl is for me. And this Super Bowl has no buzz for me. None. I don't know why, but it doesn't. It doesn't. I don't even think it's going to be a game.
It doesn't matter.
The Patriots.
Dude, I love the Super Bowl. I don't care who's in it.
The commercials will be good. The commercials will be good, hopefully. I don't know, man.
The food will be good. Come to my house.
The commercials have been weak. Come to your house. You'll have some fucking fruity-ass beer or something.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
What?
Oh,
no. I don't drink that piss in a can?
Oh, no. Let me share a story, Raider Nation. So, once upon a time, there was a Super Bowl. Now, it was in a blizzard. And said person was driving an hour in the blizzard to other said person's house. And the weather was very, very bad. And I said to said person, "Do you have beer? Because it's really bad and I don't want to miss the kickoff and the beginning of the Super Bowl." "Oh, yes, I have beer." And I get there, and all he has is some honey beer and some berry beer and some shit mixed together, making honeyberry beer. And that's all he has. And he knows I don't drink that shit.
I don't even remember
It's
that.
a fucking Super Bowl, and I had to drink it, watch it, drink it, some shit-ass beer. And that's what I'm saying.
Wasn't there also liquor? Didn't we have liquor, Ben?
No.
I'm sure we had liquor.
No.
That's Mrs. Prime, ladies and gentlemen.
No. I don't know, maybe, but I remember the beer was shit.
Because we drink liquor.
Mrs. Prime, ladies and gentlemen.
I love how she gets her defense, though. That was great.
You know, she's got my back. It's my girl.
Not all the time.
No, not all the time.
It's easy over there. Easy. So, who's your pick in the Super Bowl, Prime? Who's your pick?
Oh, yeah. See, this is what I don't like about it, right? Because who's my pick? Patriots. I said it. That's my pick. Boring, huh? Yeah. I'm sorry, but
I'm sorry.
I cannot like them as much. Right. I cannot like them as much as I want. But the fact of the matter is Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, they win games. The proof is in the record, man. Don't like what I'm saying? Look at the numbers. You know, I want the Eagles to win just so Tom Brady doesn't win another one.
Well, I think you and everybody else, nobody. Nobody wants to see them win. Nobody wants to see them win. But I don't think the Eagles stand a chance in hell. If the Eagles come out and play the perfect game on defense and get to Brady and rattle him and get a turnover too, yes, of course they can win, and Foles plays the game of his life. But I think Foles just played the game of his life last game, and I don't think he's going to do it 2 games in a row.
Nah, man, there was blown coverages all day. I don't know what Minnesota thought they were doing, but they were not covering like Alshon Jeffrey, you know, like, I'm sorry. Yeah. Foles doesn't even have to have the game of his life. They've got good running backs. They've got a great defense. You know, they fly. They're fast to the ball. The Eagles, I'm not saying the Eagles don't have a chance, but if I had to put money down, why would I bet against the Patriots? Who would?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, like I said, I'm realistic. I'm realistic. I don't see the Eagles taking them either. I don't see my.
But I'll watch every minute of it.
I'll watch it too because I'll watch the commercials and the halftime show. You know, Justin usually has a booby pop out here or there, so you never know, that could happen. So you gotta be watching. You never know. He keeps you on the edge of your seat. I guess.
All right. Don't tell me Foles is better than he is given credit for, because I'll tell you why. All right. I outsmarted myself. Fantasy football. I go out. Carson Wentz gets hurt. What do? I pick up Nick Foles. I know he's coming in. I'm in the AFC championship of my league. And I go away from my starter, and I go with Nick Foles because of the team that he's playing has a terrible secondary. Do you know who that was?
We're waiting.
It was the Raiders.
Yes.
I thought Nick Foles was going to tear your secondary up. And they go and have like the worst offensive output in years that day against the Raiders. Yeah. And I end up losing in the AFC championship of my league.
Well, that's when you started to see that Foles wasn't what everybody thought he was. And yeah, he should have been able to do something against us. We were barely treading water.
Now you guys got better. You guys got better in the latter half of the season. You sewed up some stuff on the defense.
Well, we did once they finally got rid of Norton. Once Norton got on down and we switched to Pagano, things did improve. We were a top 10 defense towards the last 5 games of the season. It was a big turnaround, but you know, the ship had took on too much water. It was too far gone. Too far gone. So, I mean, what else is there to say about the Super Bowl? That's what I said.
It's in Minnesota.
There's no storyline.
It's in Minnesota.
There's no storyline. You said, why do you mean there's no buzz? There is no buzz. There just isn't. What storyline is there? I mean, it's the fucking Patriots again. Everybody's just like, hopefully he's gone after this year. But you know.
Tom Brady got his feelings hurt when a radio host said something about his daughter because they had that time versus Tom thing on Facebook. Boring Super Bowl. I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, I see that. You know, hey man, the kids are a little off. That's a little off limits. I mean, come on, it's a little off limits.
Yeah,
you should.
But instead of saying, "Hey man, you don't talk about my daughter," even though I put her in this show that's on Facebook. Yeah. Instead, he just up and left, and the radio host is suspended. I'm probably going to get fired.
Oh yeah, you're going to get fired. You talk trash about freaking Tommy Goldenchild's fucking kid. Good Lord. The wrath of the NFL will come down upon thee. How dare you?
Like 50 referees are going to show up at his house and just throw flags at his eyes.
Guys in little black and white suits are going to be coming by your house, leaving fucking packages and throwing bricks. Yeah. Kneecapping your kids on the way home from school. Oh, yeah. Bad things will start to happen.
Tito, put the crack pipe down.
Tito? Like Tito's vodka? Homemade vodka?
No.
That's pretty.
Oh, some Tito was like Tom Brady for vice president.
Great. That's what we need.
But
them two together.
Nah.
Jesus H. Christ.
We don't.
Oh, I can't even go there. That's off limits.
Nope.
That's an off limits.
Nope. Not going there.
Nope.
Not going there.
That's off.
Nope.
So, as a whole, you see the culmination of the 2017 season, Prime. The story. You've heard my theory of the story before. Every season has a story. It ends up as an America's game. It ends up as an NFL film special. You don't remember anybody else from 1985. That's about the Bears. You don't remember, the 72 team. It's about the Dolphins. You don't remember any other team. They're all just part of that one story. So you see the story now. It's going to be most likely Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, get their sixth. How do you feel about that's what the 2017 story is going to be?
I mean, if it wasn't a story I had heard before, I guess I'd be a little more salty, But no, man. Every other year or so, the Patriots go and win a Super Bowl. And as long as they got the hoodie and Tom Terrific, then yeah, they're just going to keep on doing that until someone knocks his teeth out. Like, I thought the Raiders, I really thought at the beginning of the season, preseason, before any real football had been played, I picked the Raiders and the Patriots to end up in the AFC Championship with the Raiders winning because I thought Khalil Mack was just going to go and just run roughneck all over Tom Brady. I thought he was just going to shut up, Lions. Anyway, I thought Khalil Mack was just going to eat Tom Brady for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't
we know? I picked this one game better. I thought we'd go 13-3 and improve from the 12-4, and shit, was I wrong. Me and a whole hell of a lot of other people. But it is what it is. Sometimes, I guess, shit happens. And
but there were way more storylines this season, okay, than just the Patriots. And maybe if you're casual, you're just like, oh yeah, it was the 72 Dolphins.
They get washed out.
I wasn't even alive, so I don't know.
They get washed out over time. You have to think about it. Yes, right now it's fresh. And I remember. Of course you remember that now. But I'm talking 5 years from now. When you look back and you say the 2017 season, it all gets washed across. And you're like, oh yeah, that was the season the fucking Patriots beat the Eagles. That's really all you remember. The rest just kind of gets washed into it. It's all just part of that story. They're all like little chapters.
I guess.
Their story.
I guess. But I kind of liked watching Jared Goff come of age. I kind of liked seeing Deshaun Watson ball out of control. I kind of like, as a rookie, I kind of liked seeing even Carson Wentz come. When he was healthy, the Eagles were doing work, and they were fun to watch. I like the fact that the NFL brought back end zone celebrations this year.
I did like that.
Yeah.
I
hope the Eagles. I hope the Eagles score a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
They got a puncher's chance. That's what I give the Eagles. I give them a puncher's chance. If their defense can get to Tom Brady and cause a couple turnovers, possibly. They're going to need They're going to be needed +2 in the turnover category to win the game. That's where I think.
I'd like to see it. I don't know. There are a lot of good stories this year.
I don't know.
And you're right.
The Eagles win one ever, damn it. I don't. I'm so torn on this one, man. I hate games like this. I hate seasons that end like this. Two shitty teams I fucking hate. Damn it. I hate it. No. Somebody's got to win.
I hate that it's so cold I can't sit in front of my NFL Prime backdrop because it's in my garage and it's freezing in there right now.
I like this one. It makes you look like you're in some sort of dungeon stowed away. It's got like...
It's my basement.
I know, but it's...
It's my dirty basement window.
I know. Looks like it could be like in a cell or something. Because it's like all up in the corner. This tiny little window.
I'm doing hard time.
That's funny. Well, yes, it is. We don't want to see your fuck. Get your trophy out of here. Nobody wants to see your trophy.
Champ. Space heaters don't do work in 10 degrees, bro. Like, you can have 4 space heaters. Guess what? You're cold.
Yeah, it doesn't do shit. Not like
Yeah.
And that's the kind
I'd have to get one of those like propane flamethrowers that's so loud.
Tailgating at the Super Bowl. That's gonna fucking suck. You can't have why? Who thought it'd be a good idea to have these cold weather climate Super Bowls? What's the point? You're still having the fucker indoors. You're just making your fans go through shitty ass weather. And they can't tailgate like normal. It should be a nice climate game. It should always be somewhere like Miami, Tampa, Jacksonville, Houston. I mean, San Diego. God damn, you got all Arizona. What the fuck you in Minnesota in February?
Brand new stadium.
It's a brand new stadium.
Committee.
The stadium's a work of art. Man, yeah. All right. For those that are wondering, I will come by more often. But I mean, the Super Bowl is Sunday, and unless you guys want to hear me talk about basketball and tennis,
no, we don't,
you don't want me on the show.
We have your pick, Cheatreach Twin, and he will be back to join us again. He's not going to abandon us forever, but I didn't want to.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not even close. Not even close.
All right.
I love you guys. I love doing the show. This is great. I love talking football. So, no. This isn't my last time or whatever. Might be my last time for a while. Anyone see Roger Federer win his 20th Grand Slam? Anyone? No?
No, we didn't.
Australia?
No.
Australian Open?
No, we didn't. So, it's nice to have Prime back on the show with us. Hadn't had Prime on for a while. Who's was my co-host on Monday and Wednesdays for forever, pretty much. The entire beginning of Raider Reaction. Pretty much I think Prime started with me within the first month of the show. So, I wanted to get Prime on because I wanted to get his take on the Super Bowl and the Gruden signing because it's been asked for a couple times. I watch all sports too, Popeye. I watch all sports too. I love tennis. I used to play tennis in high school. Tennis is fun. I like golf too. I can't watch it. I can't play it. I'll play some mini putt. I've never golfed in my life. Nah, disc golf, but not. No, that's it. I can't get down with the dress code that's required for golfing. So, yeah. What kind of sport makes you wear a fucking goofy little collared shirt? I can't get down with that. I just can't. It seems interesting. I love me a little basketball too. I've fallen off in the basketball category a little bit because I dedicate so much time to obviously the to football and Raider football. But back in the day, man, I used to really follow it a lot more closely than I do now. I'm just more of a casual fan now. I follow along. I do follow along. It was an exciting weekend actually in the area where I currently live, in the Central Florida area, as we had the Gasparilla Pirate Festival, which is a gigantic fucking ass pirate festival, which is like pirates and Mardi Gras mixed together in one big freaking drunken fest. It's insanity. At the same time, we had the NHL All-Star game going on, basically right around the corner. that damn near connected. So we had all that going on, and then 45 minutes down the road, you got the Pro Bowl going on in Orlando. So it was an insane weekend in our area. I did get a chance to go check out some Pro Bowl action, and like I was saying earlier when Prime was on, if you get the opportunity, and I don't believe it's going to be in Orlando next year. I believe it's going to be somewhere else. And if you have the opportunity to go, I highly recommend it. It's an entire free event. It doesn't cost anything to go to the practices for your kids or whatever to participate in all of the different interactive stuff. It's all free. The only thing that costs money is the actual game. We went out there, had a great time. Went to the Raider parties that were hosted by Orlando Raider Nation, who had us out at the event on Saturday night. There's videos up on the page. Check it out. They had a nice setup for us, and we brought some folks that were there in attendance on. Had some interviews and had a good time. And then pregame, they also had a nice Raider tailgate event before the Pro Bowl. But it was very awesome. Me and my son got to meet Derek Carr. Got to talk to him for 2 or 3 minutes, and actually got a bunch of free Raider swag from him. He autographed some of my son's stuff. So it was a very, very, very cool time. Had a fabulous time. I had no idea that's what the Pro Bowl was like. No idea. I was like everybody else. Psst, Pro Bowl. Who gives a shit? It's a fucking Pro Bowl. Well, yeah. It's actually a pretty damn good time. Who knew? Who knew? And the cool thing about it is, all of the stars that you would be going there to see are accommodating because they're expecting to be there and sign on. It's not like a regular game when they get there and that's like work for them. And some of the guys, they don't want to be bothered. They're not gonna. They're in fucking game mode. Well, they're not in game mode. They're coming out to practice in t-shirt and fucking shorts. These guys aren't in game mode, so they're there. They're accommodating the kids. And I tell you what, man, Derek Carr getting on one knee and talking to my son for 2 or 3 minutes. That my son's jaw was just hanging. He got he don't even know what to fucking say. It was a moment the kid will never forget, and it was very, very cool. And awesome time. I would have never guessed the Pro Bowl would have been so much fun. So I hope by some windfall they pull it back down this way again next year. But I've heard a lot of people complaining about they didn't like the site. They didn't like the fact that it was in Orlando because it didn't have enough of a buzz. Well, if you guys had never been to the ESPN Wide World of Sports facility, then yeah, I guess I can understand why it doesn't have much of a buzz. But man, that facility is fucking top notch. I mean, it's Disney. Disney spares no cost on anything, so you can imagine what the goddamn facilities are like. I mean, they've got 2 football fields, NFL-sized football fields right next to each other. It's got all kinds of other fields to accommodate everything, so I thought it was a great spot. And plus, the weather's always going to be pristine. I mean, the weather was freaking spectacular all week. So why would you have it anywhere else? Because you got to have it at the end of January. There's only so many places in this country, and Hawaii's not realistic for a lot of people. It's just not, yeah. But that's supposedly the poll for the players, they're saying, is better. It was more of a treat for them to go to Hawaii to go to the game than go to fucking Disney World, basically. I'm closer to Disney World, though. I want Disney World. Because I'm closer. Now, as always on Monday and Wednesday, we drop back deep in the pocket, get a little more league-wide. But on Tuesday, we dial it in. We spend an entire 60 minutes on nothing but silver and black, on a little thing we like to call the Raider Nation Report. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, same time, same channel. And we'll spend a solid hour digging through everything silver and black. Now, 2 weeks ago, we spent the entire week talking offense. Last week, we spent the week talking defense. This week, we got to talk about special teams. Special teams, and we're going to start getting into a little bit of the draft. Now, I'll throw a little teaser out there, which I haven't even told anybody yet, because we're still working on the details. But there will be an official, live, Raider Reaction, mock draft, in studio. With me will be our Raider Reaction college football guru, JP. Me and JP in studio together. And he's going to be doing his homework. And I tell you what, there's not a lot of people that know more about college football than JP does. The dude knows his shit. And he's been working on this mock draft. And we're going to give you our entire first round, as well as who we think the Raiders are going to go with in their picks, or could possibly go with. And, you know, we'll probably be 90% wrong, like everybody else is in their mock drafts. But we'll have a little fun with it, and we'll do ours live and interactive with you guys. But as soon as we pin down the date, which that's pretty much it, we're just working on the date. We've been working on the draft already, but we just got to get the date pinned down. Just got to get the date pinned down. So, there will be a Raider Reaction live mock draft sometime between now and draft time. More info to come on that. Now, of course, we're supposed to have NorCal Raider Rick on with me Wednesday, which I assume we still are. And then Thursday. Thursday's my mystery show. And it's going to be that way for a few weeks. But this week, in studio, Captain Jack's going to be joining me. And we're going to talk a little Super Bowl preview, talk a little silver and black, and that will be Thursday. And then, of course, on Friday, it's Black Friday. Silver and Black Theater, as we'll dust off another classic. So we've got some things coming up. We've got the mock draft in studio with JP, our resident college sports guru. We'll be posting that as soon as it comes. And then, of course, we've got our Madden Challenge that we are taking entrance for right now. It's $50 buy-in. You have a chance to win a framed, autographed, authentic, mounted, professionally mounted. It's got pictures in it, logos in it. Derek Carr jersey is posted to the page. Derek Carr autographed jersey, $100. Raider Reaction prize pack, as well as a t-shirt that says, I am the Raider Reaction 2018 Madden Challenge Champion. It's going to play over 3 months. We're going to dedicate one show a week to it. Nothing but we'll have the owners on. We're going to stream your games. We're going to make it a ton of fun. It's only a $50 buy-in, and to win, you can get over $800 in prizes, including but not limited to the framed autographed Derek Carr jersey. Authentic. It's got the COA seal on it. It's legit. It's in a frame, professionally mounted. So if you want to get in on the Madden Challenge, all you have to do is message the page, give us your gamer ID. We're setting up the group within probably within the next week. The folks that we've already got locked in, we're going to start adding you guys into the group so you can start conversating and build a little buzz amongst you for the league to get kicked off. And then we're really going to be starting to push it a little harder and promote it. So we want you guys, obviously, the ones that hang out with us every night, we want you guys to be in the league. So it's only $50 buy-in that, allows for, we're putting that, the overflow is going towards our prize fund because we have some other contests we want to do. Speaking of a future contest, for you bigger fellows, one of the items that Derek Carr gave us at the Pro Bowl practice on Saturday does not fit me. It's a little large. So anybody who's a little larger than me, we're going to future contest coming up for this bad boy too. That was handed to us personally, given to my son and myself at the Pro Bowl by Derek Carr. So that will be one that will be coming up, and we've got some other prizes that we're going to be giving away in the near future as well. So, just some things, trying to keep it fresh, because, you know, we got months with no Raider football. Months with no Raider football. I don't get it. It's so hard to deal with. So we're trying to ease that transition. Yeah, but Jake, that's an investment, because you should have one already anyway. It's like, that's an investment. So it's not like you're buying one just for this, because as soon as you buy it, you're going to be like, man, I should have bought this thing years ago. And then next year, when next year comes around and we're doing this again, you're already ready to go. It's an investment. Investment. Ah, they're only like $180 now. Ah, what's that? It's just money. It's green paper. They'll print more. That's what I tell my wife. But they don't seem to print that shit fast enough. It's always something. Fucking somebody needs something. Oh, here's some for jiu-jitsu. I need some new soccer cleats. Oh shit. The fucking violin. You gotta pay rental on that fucker. It's always some goddamn thing. Fuck. Yeah, kids aren't expensive. My ass. My ass they aren't. My wife asked me the other day if I would have another one. I said if I could fucking afford it, I would. I'd probably have 6 kids. I love kids. Hell, I'd probably outdo Popeye. I'd have a dozen. But they're so fucking expensive. I mean, it's just, oh my god. This would be my WTF. They're crazy. They're just expensive. But I do love kids. My little guy's starting to crawl all over the place, so we're starting to get to that crazy time. Woo! Life's about to take us back into a whole different... You're missing a couple. I only see 7 on there, Popeye. They're not all accounted for. So yeah, man, it's the Super Bowl. The most buzzless Super Bowl in recent memory. Like, there's no drama. At all. None. You got Nick Foles. Everybody's just like, Jesus, I hope he just somehow pulls something out of his ass. That's what everybody's banking on. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Now, as I like to with every one of my solo episodes, little editions, whatever the hell you call this, shows, what have you, live streams, whatever the fuck this is. I like to end it with a little thing I call my WTF. Now, this actually made me say, what the fuck today when I seen it. I think I may have even said it out loud, right at work. So I seen a little video. Fucking Tommy Rice Cakes getting his little fucking stuck-up ass Northeasterner buddies getting all jacked up and ready to go. Getting your little rah-rah with your little mic drop, getting all hyped up, getting ready to go beat up on some fucking second-rate Eagles. Listen. I don't care how many rings you got. We don't care where you at. We don't care how great you think you guys are. Worldwide and recognized. There's only one fucking nation. One. And it ain't in the Northeast. Hugged up there in the cold. It's coast to coast, and it's global. And it's a Raider Nation. So don't you ever use the term nation again. Tommy Rice Cakes. You can be who you want. Enjoy your Super Bowl. Ride your fucking coiffed GQ ass the fuck ass off into the sunset. And leave us the fuck alone. Don't touch our nation. I don't even want to hear it again. Get your own moniker. Be original. I prefer the Cheatriots. It's got a nice ring to it. I mean, you used to have that cute little logo, look like the guy shitting on the football. Maybe you could go back, do something with that. But you are, never have been, never will be, not even close, remotely, anywhere in the fucking vicinity of being a fucking nation. Not even close. Stick up there in your little fucking stuck-up ass, little northeastern snob, little mother... You stay up there. It's only one nation, and there ain't no patriots anywhere near it. It's a Raider Nation, motherfucker. Recognize. What the fuck? I'm out. Peace, love, Raider Nation.